Hi friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanner and this is my Esoterica. Today we're here with another timeless zodiac reading, today for my Pisces collective. Spirit drew me to the Magic Maker's Tarot for you all today, and on the bottom of the deck we have Justice. So it seems like somebody owes you accountability, Pisces, and then underneath Justice, I was like, what card was it? We have the Fool. So it's like somebody wants to have a new beginning with you, Pisces, after having after a period of reflecting, of getting a new perspective on the situation. This could be somebody that you've had issues communicating with in the past. As I was starting this reading, my throat chakra was closing up like crazy. So this could be somebody who, is having trouble communicating with you, or, wants to communicate but doesn't know how to. There's some blockage with communication here with this person. But they definitely want to come in and have a new beginning with you, Pisces. So let's do a couple shuffles. Let's see what comes out in the cut at the heart of the situation, and then we'll pull some cards for you, okay? So thank you, Spirit. What do we have for our Pisces collective? What is at the heart of this situation? The Five of Wands. So this is conflict, right? This is not seeing eye to eye with somebody. You can see on this card, these two people are sort of kind of at a standoff, right? They are kind of looking back at each other, but their backs are facing each other. So there's no communication, but both of you guys are kind of looking back and I want to say testing the waters almost. But yeah, this could be a situation where there was a lot of conflict. There could have been arguments. Could have been cultural differences as well with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands energy can sometimes also be kind of like too many cooks in the kitchen kind of vibe. So you could have been also dealing with somebody who maybe was dealing with other people or put you in some sort of third-party situation. But let's see what else we have for our Pisces collective, Spirit. What else do we have at the heart of the situation for our Pisces? Love. What did I say? Well, I'm a channel for love messages, so typical me. But yeah, this was a love situation. This was an intense love situation. Perhaps it triggered a lot of your wounding as well, your childhood wounding. Maybe you have abandonment wounds or are an overgiver, anxiously attached in some way. And typically in these dynamics, an avoidant person and an anxious person will sort of mirror each other's wounds, and it becomes like this really intense sort of cycle. But I am seeing messages in these birds' mouths. So I am seeing messages being exchanged back and forth, Pisces. So if this person hasn't already come back into your energy, I definitely am sensing that they are soon. Because they definitely feel this love connection too. So let's see one more cut, and then we'll pull some cards for us, or for you guys, because I'm not a Pisces. I do love you guys, though. One more cut, Spirit. Renewal. So yeah, this is judgment. This is somebody having a wake-up call here. Somebody wanting to leave the past version of a situation behind, and again with that Fool energy too, kind of start over, have a new beginning, take a leap of faith. So yeah, somebody here has had a wake-up call about your situation or your connection, Pisces. It may have taken, some time of them pulling their energy back, that Hanged Man, in order to get a new perspective on the situation. But I do feel like they have one now. I feel like they know they owe you some sort of accountability with Justice still here. And yeah, be on the lookout for a message. So thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, Pisces, and see what's going on in this situation. Or get more depth, since we kind of already have an inkling of what the situation's about. But thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and get deeper into this situation for our Pisces collective. What messages do we have for them, Spirit? Please and thank you. For our Pisces collective, Spirit. Very specific card wants to come out, it seems. And there it is. So we have the Four of Swords and the Hermit so far for this first row. So for my Pisces, I feel like a lot of you guys have been in an era of like rest and reflection, of pulling your energy back. There could have also been a painful ending here. A lesson that you had to learn when it came to the situation, or when it comes to how you show up in relationships or what you want from a relationship. But the Four of Swords is the energy of rest and recovery, recuperation. Maybe some of you have been meditating as well, or getting more into that habit. Great habit to have, by the way. Look, that throat chakra is still playing with me. But yeah, in a period of reflection, of recovery, could be as a result of this situation, could just be, you know, as a result of the other energies, other things going on in your life. But definitely, you know, a period of time of like recollecting yourself, of, you know, again, maybe you guys have been in a little bit of isolation, but there's been a lot of reflecting and a lot of rest happening. All right, let's go ahead and get the next card, and then we'll clarify and get some more context. So thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and get the next card for our Pisces collective. What else do we have for them in this situation? What are they going through right now? What messages do we have for them? Again, very specific card. And there she is. The Six of Cups. So this is the energy of reminiscing. This is somebody missing you, Pisces. And that's at the heart of the spread. That's at the center of this. So yeah, somebody's missing you, Pisces. Somebody is reminiscing about the good times, you know, stuck in feel good, you know, like a longing of sorts. Six of Cups can also be childhood wounding, and I did bring that up. This could have been a situation, again, that triggered your childhood woundings in some way. And maybe that's been what some of you have been in reflection about with that Hermit energy. But yeah, somebody definitely missing you, Pisces. So King of Cups as well. So somebody who has a lot of love for you, somebody who wants to take control of the situation emotionally. So thank you, Spirit. Let's get one final card for this section of the reading for our Pisces collective. What else do we have, Spirit, for our Pisces? For our Pisces collective, Spirit. This is a very specific message because Spirit is being very particular about these cards. One more card, please, Spirit, for this spread for our Pisces collective. Got her. Three of Cups. And this energy came out crossing, which for me as a reader, if you're familiar with my readings, I mean, I only have like 90 subscribers right now, so maybe not. Maybe some of you are finding me for the first time. But for me as a reader, when cards come out sideways like that, crossing, it means like the energy that somebody's consciously grappling with, consciously dealing with. In tarot, a lot of the stuff that comes out is sort of unconscious. Things that are playing out underneath the surface, but that people might not be very aware of. When cards come out crossing for me, this means like somebody's actively thinking about this. Somebody's, you know, putting effort into materializing this energy, if that makes sense. So for the Three of Cups to come out crossing, this is a reunion card. This is coming back together. This is good times. This is celebration. This is like, you know, being around people who lift your vibe up, finding your soul tribe. So somebody is plotting and planning to come in and have this reunion with you, Pisces. Some of you might have already gone through this, and some of you, it might still be on the horizon. All my readings are timeless, so when this message finds you, it's meant for you. There's something here meant for you. But yeah, somebody's missing you. You pulled your energy back, and I feel like that's kind of caused this almost like emotional reawakening in this person when it comes to your connection. Very interesting. We have the Four of Cups on the bottom. This is somebody ruminating and like thinking of all the ways that things didn't work out the way they wanted them to. So somebody definitely like stewing. You could have felt like they took you for granted as well, Pisces. But let's go ahead and start clarifying. My throat chakra still, I'm telling you. Communication issues, for sure. But let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Swords energy. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get a deeper look into this Four of Swords energy for our Pisces collective? What is this Four of Swords energy about? What is this Four of Swords energy about, Spirit? Let's call it Spirit Pisces. Ten of Swords again. You remember that came up a little bit earlier. So definitely a painful ending. Feelings of betrayal, feeling like you got backstabbed in some way, feeling 1144 as I was saying that, feeling like you hit rock bottom in some way, shape, or form. And that's what's kind of caused you to pull your energy back. You need this time of, or you needed some time for rest and recovery and like just kind of getting your mind right. Especially if you've been dealing with, you know, fallouts from a situation where you felt undervalued and underappreciated. But on the bottom again, we have judgments. So this renewal again. So yeah, I can see there's been a painful ending. I can see you guys have been really protecting your energy, but also be aware this person feels it too. And that's like spurning them to want to take action towards you. Now, will they be doing this in a completely healed energy where things will finally magically work out? That I can't tell you. That you need to use your own discernment and, you know, figure that out for yourself. But I'm hoping this reading will give you guys enough guidance to make an informed decision. So let's get one more card for this first row, this Four of Swords and Ten of Swords energy. Also want to point out that there's been a lot of Swords energy and a lot of Cups energy that I've been seeing. So far in your spreads, it's only been Major Arcana, so it's been a big issue for you, or a big like life moment for you. And then Swords means it's gotten you caught up in your head, like overthinking, anxiety. And then Cups, it's like this very emotional for you. Like there is love here, there are feelings here between the two of you. So a lot of energy, Pisces. So I'm glad you're taking the time to like rest and you know, recover, because that's so important. But anyway, and addressing your childhood wounds, perhaps, also very important. But okay, let's get one more card for this first row, and then we'll continue. So thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and get one more card for this first row of energy for our Pisces collective. One more card, please, Spirit, for this first row for our Pisces collective. The Fool came out again. Wild. And that was like right underneath the deck, underneath that Justice card, remember, at the very beginning of this reading. So yeah, somebody wants to take a leap of faith, or you are ready to take a leap of faith towards something after 1444. I just saw it. As you're ready to take a leap of faith towards something as you've been healing from this painful ending. Like maybe you've finally done enough healing that you feel like you're ready to take this leap of faith towards something new, or maybe, take this leap of faith towards this person again, however it resonates for you. But I definitely see, like, this is the Empress. So you guys have definitely, like, are in this energy, this Empress energy, and it doesn't matter your sex or gender. I'm talking energy, energetic dynamics. Masculine energies, like divine masculine energies, don't tend to watch tarot. They're not typically awakened yet. They're very focused on the 3D world, the matrix, having a solid career, making a lot of money, you know, enjoying the physical things. Divine feminines, we are more spiritually attuned. We tend to be more empathetic, more giving of our energy. Very tapped into the collective unconscious and like going with the flow, accepting things as they come and working with it. Masculine energies go, and if they run into walls, they tend to keep trying to run into them instead of like figuring out a plan or like intuiting a way around it. But in any case, you guys have been doing a lot of healing. You guys have, gotten yourselves into this Empress energy. So you're not chasing things anymore. You're letting things come to you. You're attracting them. And that's exactly where you want to be. Because it's not only love opportunities that come to you when you're in that energy. The universe is able to bring you all sorts of opportunities that will help you align with your highest timeline, with your purpose. You just have to be ready to say yes to them when they pop up. Okay, so let's clarify the Six of Cups energy, this energy of somebody missing you. Thanks, Spirit. Let's clarify the Six of Cups energy for our Pisces collective. Clarify the Six of Cups energy for our Pisces. Thanks, Spirit. Let me fish that off the ground. You could have been dealing with a runner. A lot of these cards have jumped out of my hands and onto the ground. Two of Cups. So we've gotten the Two of Cups and the Lovers popping out in this reading so far. Yes, we got the Lovers in the cross cuts at the heart of the situation. So whoever this person is who misses you, they realize that you guys have a soulmate connection. They want to come in and share cups of love with you, like exchange cups of love. Two of Cups is like, it's a little more, if Lovers energy is really intense soul connections, love that sort of completely overtakes you, but is traumatic in ways. Again, triggering your wounding, right? Two of Cups kind of lend themselves more to kind of soulmate relationships. And yes, if you resonate with being a twin flame or a counterpart or whatever, those are soulmates as well. But we have like romantic soulmates and we have our twin flame. Some people have a twin flame. This long spiel is basically saying this person, feels like they have a soulmate connection with you. They're ready to come in now and be this kind of calmer energy than before, because they want to have equal give and take with you. They want to match your energy. That's what the Two of Cups is about. So whoever this person coming in that misses you, there are mutual feelings here. And underneath is the Emperor. And we just saw the Empress. So this is divine 1919 as I'm saying this on my timer, but this is divine counterpart. This is also somebody who wants to take control of the situation, who wants to come in and make things happen. So I'm telling y'all, Pisces, and I feel like this is somebody from your past. I don't feel like this is somebody new because of that Six of Cups energy. Very much reminiscing energy. But yeah, so be on the lookout, Pisces. All right, let's get one more clarifier for this middle row. Thanks, Spirit. Let's get one more clarifier for our Pisces collective. One more card for this middle row, please, Spirit, for our Pisces collective. Hoping this one doesn't jump on the ground. Very specific card. One more card, please, Spirit, for this middle row for our Pisces collective. Thanks. And it jumped out of my hand again. Page of Swords came out crossing. So whoever this person is, they are planning. They are like scoping the ground ahead of them. They might be studying you in some way. They might be watching you on social media in some way. But somebody's making a plan. Somebody's actively, drawn into your energy with this page energy. Pages are also indicators of messages coming in. 2111, as I'm saying that. So yeah, somebody misses you, somebody feels a soul connection with you, and somebody is making a plan to, I assume, come back in and try to smooth things over with you. I mean, I don't even have to assume because that's the other card here, right? The Three of Cups. So that is coming. And we'll see what's coming next, and we'll get some advice for you too in a few minutes. But let's clarify this final row for my Pisces, this Three of Cups energy. Please clarify this Three of Cups energy for our Pisces collective, Spirit. Clarify this Three of Cups energy. Very specific card. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify this Three of Cups for our Pisces collective. Thanks. Two of Wands. I'm going to grab it, but hold on. Oh, Lord. It fell right under my chair, so hold on. Okay, so the Two of Swords, or Wands, so sorry. Two of Wands. So this is more energy of planning. This is somebody trying to figure out how to step out of their comfort zone and come towards you. So somebody definitely planning and plotting. Again, wanting to make a move towards you. I saw the Two of Pentacles on the bottom, and now we have the Two of Wands. Two of Cups as well. So a lot of two energy, very soulmate energy, very relationship coded. And on the bottom right now we have the King of Cups again. So again, somebody who wants to take control of this situation emotionally, and somebody who wants to or somebody who has a lot of feelings for you. So thanks, Spirit. Let's get one more final card for this last row for our Pisces collective. The Tower in reverse. So this is the energy of wanting to rebuild something, of like, the Tower pops up when there's a big sort of shift incoming that kind of shakes you up, and not always in a very pleasant way. The Tower often falls because there's no support for it anymore, and it's something that needs to fall. So if there was a Tower moment in the situation, then it was definitely meant to happen. Typically to help you trigger your childhood woundings, as we've discussed. But yeah, with the Tower reverse, somebody wants to come in and like rebuild something with you. Avert disaster. And what comes after the Tower is the Star in, sequential order of the tarot. So yeah, somebody wants to rebuild with you, Pisces. That's kind of what the whole gist of this reading is. So be aware. And again, if this hasn't happened for you yet, I feel like it has already for a lot of you. It is on the horizon for the rest of you in my collective. So let's go ahead and get a piece of advice for you, Pisces. Can we get a piece of advice for our Pisces collective? Spirit, what should they do when this person comes in? The Star. I just talked about that, how it comes right after the Tower. Your advice is to allow healing to take place with the Star. It could be to continue focusing on your own healing as well, so you just have stronger boundaries. But the Star is also about like having hope and like, you know, again, recovery. The Star is healing. So your advice, Pisces, is to continue to focus on your healing. Like have some hope for the situation, but don't go in blindly. You know, I feel like this has triggered you in so many ways, and so you could step into that that Empress energy, that healed, you know, divine feminine energy. Again, not sex specific energies. So yeah, keep focusing on your healing and have hope for the situation. I feel like this person, like their intentions are to come in changed. So have hope for the situation, but just don't be blindly hopeful. You know, take this leap of faith. I know you want to, and I feel like it'd be good for you too. But don't neglect your healing just because this person has come back. That's going to be the thing that makes or breaks this situation. Are you healed enough to stand in your own boundaries and be not ruthless, but like steadfast in what you know you deserve? Keep that in mind, my friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and close off this reading and see what is coming next for my Pisces collective. Thank you, Spirit. What is coming next for our Pisces collective when it comes to this situation? I'm seeing the Lovers again in my mind's eye for whatever reason. Two of Pentacles. So this energy did come up at the bottom of the deck a few times as well. So what's coming next? Two of Pentacles typically talks about needing to balance your priorities, or needing to balance your head and your heart as well. So you could find yourself caught between two choices soon, Pisces. Intuitively, I'm thinking like whether you want to continue this dynamic or you want to let it go and find something healthier. I think a lot of this will depend for you on how this person comes in and how you're able to navigate them coming back in. But I do see the World on the bottom of the deck. This is completion. This is the end of cycles. This is a leveling up. This is like entering the next chapter with everything that you've learned, everything that you've gathered on your journey up to this point. And you're ready to sort of start over, like experience a rebirth in a way. And the Ace of Wands. So this is feeling inspired to take action. Now, what this Two of Pentacles is about, you know what? I'm going to clarify it. I'm going to get a clarifying card. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get a clarifier for this? What is this Two of Pentacles energy about? What will our Pisces be balancing here? For what's coming next, what will our Pisces collective be balancing? Or what will they be trying to balance for what's coming next? The Queen of Pentacles. I'm gonna get one more. Lovely. That came out with quickness. King of Wands crossing. And the Eight of Cups. So I feel like what you're gonna be choosing between, Pisces, is like whether to like walk away from the situation. These energies are on the bottom of the deck right now. The Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So this is energy that you don't see coming, and the Nine of Swords as well. Like, I don't want to scare you, but There is, you know, feelings of anxiety. There are feelings of heartbreak, of emotional pain, and there's feelings of walking away from something emotionally that doesn't fulfill you anymore. So what I'm thinking this is kind of what I said, like 30-11, as I'm saying that, but like you choosing between whether you want to, you know, continue to focus on yourself, um, have those strong boundaries, focus on your pentacle world, like uh, your material security, your internal sense of security as well with the Queen. And with the King of Wands crossing, I feel like you're dealing with this person who's coming in. They could be a fire sign or otherwise just very charismatic and charming and all of that stuff. But I do feel like you will be kind of weighing like your own stability versus like the passion and perhaps the drama that comes along with dealing with this person that you're connected to. So yeah, continue to focus on your healing, Pisces, and I feel like this decision that is coming next for you will be very clear for you and very easy to make. Okay, my friends, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this reading resonated with you, if you've made it to the end, please consider, you know, liking and commenting, subscribing, hyping if you're watching this video on mobile. It really helps this, if you feel so called. I'm not going to push nobody, but if this video helped you, you know, please consider doing those things. It helps my channel grow. It helps our community grow. And that is what I am focusing on right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'm sending you guys a lot of love and light, and we will see you in the next one. All right, take care. Bye.